Basketball fans from all over the country are converging on Hampton Roads this week for the highly anticipated 2020 MEAC Men's and Women's Basketball Tournament, and we have you covered all week long here on the Sports Wrap. I'm Bruce Rader. Welcome to our MEAC Tournament special, which begins tomorrow at noon at Norfolk Scope. 11 outstanding historically black institutions across the Atlantic coastline coming together for the single elimination tournament, with the champion receiving the top prize, an invitation to next week's NCAA tournament. The men's event has been dominated lately by the Eagles of North Carolina Central, who have won the past 3 championships, but this year have nailed down the top seed for the first time in 3 years. As the top seed, Central, should they fail to defend their title this week, are guaranteed at least a berth in the NIT. With North Carolina A&T the 2nd seed and Norfolk State the 3rd seed, this has been one of the tightest races on the men's side in years, which makes Commissioner Dennis Thomas, who was recently inducted into the Black College Football Hall of Fame, very happy.
It always goes down to the wire, and anybody can win it. So we look forward to another exciting week here in Norfolk.
One of the great things about the MEAC tournament is that the champion gets an automatic bid to the NCAA tournament, and that is something you can't put a price tag on.
You really can't, because all the exposure, the branding, the marketing that comes along with it is truly outstanding. Brucey, not many people know this, but of the number 15 seed who actually beat a number 2 seed, there are about 7 or 8 of them in the country in the history of the tournament, and the MEAC has 3 of them. And so that is absolutely great.
Now, the MEAC tournament is about basketball and parties, but you've made it a point to make sure that it's also about community, taking care of the MEAC students, and getting involved with young people.
Absolutely. The most important thing is the youth of this community, and our engagement is very critical, and that's part of what we're all about. They have an academic component. They stress to the students that it's very important that you do your academics, because you can't play sports unless you do well academically.
But the tournament is also about basketball and parties, and it gives the MEAC alumni a chance to reconnect with their schools.
Absolutely. People plan, as soon as this tournament ends, they start planning for the next tournament here in Norfolk. And it's a camaraderie, renewed fellowship, and people having a good time. And then they watch Division I basketball. They know they're part of March Madness, and it's a really, really festive affair.
So as I mentioned, the Norfolk State men are a 3rd seed behind 3-time defending champion North Carolina Central and 2 seed North Carolina A&T. The Spartans have some experienced players and play great defense, something that the University of Virginia proved last season can pay dividends during tournament time. Norfolk State came so close to knocking off Central in the finals last year, but contrary to popular belief, no school has a say as to where the tournament is held. That is decided by the MEAC presidents, but Coach Robert Jones told me there are some advantages to playing just down the street.
The best thing about having it in the Scope is that the travel is not that much. I mean, and we do have a lot of fans. But the worst part is what, said, the pressure. I think these kids feel the pressure. We try to keep them secluded as much as possible, but everyone thinks that we're supposed to win because they think it's a home tournament. But, we never play in the Scope. We show up to that court just like everybody else show up to that court. Now if it was at Eccles, that might be a different story. But in the Scope, we have just as much of a shot as anybody else to win that tournament. So, we try to avoid the pressure. We don't really talk about it too much. I think the kids understand what we're trying to do. We do talk about championship, but we don't try to put too much pressure on them about performing in the Scope.
As for the Norfolk State player, Stephen Whitley grew up near NSU's campus and was a big part of last year's heartbreaking loss to Central in the championship game. Now a senior, Stephen wants to go out on top.
Me as a senior, I've been there before. I felt how it felt to lose in the MEAC championship, and as a senior, next time I'm looking to go back and get it all done.
The men open play in the MEAC Tournament Thursday night at 8 o'clock, and let's not forget the ladies. Bethune-Cookman comes to town, the top seed, the regular season champions, for the fourth time in 5 years. They're ranked 19th in the country in the mid-major poll, but just behind them is Norfolk State, and Nathan Epstein has the latest on the Lady Spartans.
The Lady Spartans' only MEAC Tournament championship came 18 years ago. That was back in 2002. But they have come so close, making it all the way to the finals 3 separate times, including last season. And they would love nothing more than to give their home fan base here in Norfolk a championship celebration they've been waiting for. The Lady Spartans are the 2 seed in the tournament thanks to their ferocious formula.
We generally play the basketball with a lot of intensity from beginning to end. 40 minutes, we pressure you, we lead the league in steal.
Senior guard and Virginia Tech transfer Shanette Hicks embodies that philosophy.
Shanette's special. She plays with a different energy level.
The first in Norfolk State history named the MEAC Player and Defensive Player of the Year, Hicks leads the MEAC and is second best nationally with almost 5 steals a game. Her 20 points a night leads the MEAC and is top 15 in the nation.
Yeah, I just love basketball, and I know I'm very
Now only 5 minutes from her alma mater, Maury High School, Hicks will look to give her hometown something to cheer for.
I haven't played in the Scope since 2015. So it's a very exciting experience to know that we do get a game there, but to win it all in the Scope that's very big for us, and that's all we're looking forward to.
NSU's title quest begins on Wednesday. In Norfolk, Nathan Epstein reporting.